What's good, everybody? This is your West African girl, Lilly. If you're new to this channel, welcome to you. I'm going to be introducing you guys to Angele Akotegnon. What she brings to this platform today is her knowledge in financial literacy. She's a financial professional who helps people excel in their financial goals. Hi, Miss Angele Akotegnon, and I'm very happy to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what inspired you to pursue your career in finance?
When I came here, I've been told I have to go to school to get some more certificates. That I did. I took some student loans, did some certifications, but unfortunately, I couldn't get any job in the IT field. I started working menial jobs like custodian. Then I went to warehouses, and then I joined the customer service department for Medicaid. So that's what I was doing. And that was actually not what I wanted. I wanted for myself a career that can make me grow here in the United States. Someone introduced me to the financial industry. So right now I'm working as a financial professional to educate people on how money works here in the United States.
As somebody who is originally from somewhere else that has migrated to the US in the hopes of a better future and a better life, my first question is, do you think that you have actually achieved what you were looking for when you set out to come out here with your family? And also, how did your cultural upbringing influence your approach to financial planning and advising?
I came here for the American dream, right? I came here for the American dream. Nobody told me how money things work here in the United States. What I knew was, okay, when I go to the United States, it's a country of opportunity. I'm gonna make a lot of money when I come here and all those things. Because I heard some stories, people coming here, getting rich and all that. I didn't know what they had to do to have a lot of money, or I didn't know any reality of people coming from Africa and coming here in the United States. So when I came here, it was a shock for me, okay? A shock that instead of finding the American dream, I actually fell into the American trap.
Can I quickly ask what profession you thought as soon as you landed here that you would be able to get in? Because you did have master's degrees and all that stuff, right, from back home, which are probably even better qualifying degrees, right? When you come down here. And so what profession did you think you were gonna be landing into?
Yeah, well, when I was coming here, I thought maybe I will find a very good job in the Silicon Valley. Like I did IT. Like, yes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Master's degree
Big
in
money.
information
Big
system. I will
money,
get
yeah.
in like maybe an office next to in Microsoft or something like that. So when I came here, well, the first job I did is actually working as custodian in a middle school. Okay, when the kids come and they finish at 3 p.m. we have to go and then clean the classrooms for the next day. Okay, and it was paid at $9 an hour. Okay, for someone that's coming from Africa, where we, like most of us, after our masters, we stay home looking for jobs. It was something good, like $9. You do that conversion into our CFA. It was okay. It was good, really. But then that's not what I wanted, right? Because when I came here, but then when you first come here, we start off wrong. Well, most of us, we want to do what people have been doing. And that's what I call the American trap. You come, okay, and you start just like that, cleaning up things. After that, somebody talked to you about a credit card. You jump into the credit card, personal loans, buy a house, all those things. We start off wrong. And that puts us into the American trap. And that's what I did for 10 years before finding my way. So you were talking about my background in Africa, especially in French-speaking countries. We have been brought up in a way, I would say in an introvert way. Okay, you do your thing all alone. You don't really get around people to help, for them to help you grow. So when I came here, that's what I have been doing. Like, I'm not telling anything to anybody. I will just grow like that. But that thing is wrong because you don't have any information. You just came into a new country. You have to ask questions. I decided to get out of that shell that I was put in back there, that I kept when I came here, because that's actually what prevented me from growing the way I wanted.
I think a lot of mentality in West Africans is gatekeeping, which is basically the practice of not telling or sharing the good news with everybody. That's why I'm so thankful that people like you are out here trying to help other folks, telling them, yo, this is what you could be doing. Everybody knows this stuff, but nobody's going to tell you unless you ask. But you guys are literally going out there every single day trying to get people to learn more, to plan their financial life and learn about how they can move on in this system and actually have the right knowledge in order to build and grow up instead of doing what you did when you came here, which was just going with the crowd and doing what everybody else has been doing. So I'm really thankful that we have people like that in our society today. Another question I would ask is, what are the key differences that you've noticed between the financial practices or philosophies in the US compared to in West Africa? How do you integrate those differences into your financial advising? I know you already said that it's a little trickier speaking to Africans about this whole financial help and life insurance thing, but what are other money myths that we have in Africa that are just not true here?
Okay, so there is one thing that I will say, there is one thing that is here that is not in West Africa. You see, we have a system that we call the probate system. I don't know if you know about it. In Africa, when somebody dies, the family just gets the everything financial about that person is given to that family, right? They
Yep.
call the family, they say, oh, your dad had this and this, and then you take it. That's not how it goes here in the United States. And that's why I love my job, because my job is to give that information to people that came from Africa to work here, so that they know what happens when somebody dies here in the United States. When somebody dies, all his assets, okay, are frozen by the state where that person lives. You know that here we are all linked to a social security number, right?
Mhm.
So when somebody dies, that when they notify the the state, every account that is linked to that social security number is frozen for a period of 2 years. It can go up to 2 years. So that means when somebody dies, even the family cannot touch the money that that person had. Okay? Even if it was someone that was making 500,000 a year and all they had was bank account, money in the stock market, money in bitcoins and all those accounts, the only account that bypasses probate is the life insurance account. And if that person had a trust, the trust and the life insurance account are the ones that bypasses probate. Otherwise, all other accounts, even if the person was filthy rich, the money will be frozen. And that's when you see some very rich people, you see their pictures go on the website that we call GoFundMe. They had the money when they were alive, but when they die, the assets are frozen for the probate to take care of it. They have to pay all your debtors. They have to pay death taxes. They have to pay all the debt that you had with IRS, and they have to pay everyone that you owe before they can release the rest of that money to your family. So people, they have to know that they have to take care of their family while they are still alive. They have to take some account that bypass probate. So that's the difference between uh having money in Africa and having money here in the United States, how to manage it.
You know what's crazy, really? I think that this information about assets being frozen by probate and all that stuff in this country, a lot of Americans, a lot of people that have been here for a very long time still don't have a grasp over that information, and they do not care much about that information because it's either you have so much money that you don't really care about what happens to your family anymore. The people that actually do have the money sometimes don't bother having the seeking the knowledge or the help because they don't actually think they're gonna die anytime. I mean, I have all this money. If I get sick, I'm gonna go to the hospital. They'll fix me because I have so much money. People still don't think about the fact that this is life after all. You know, you've built an empire of wealth single-handedly. Now, if you want your family not to suffer, this is the things that you need to do, and it's not magic, it's just something that's been there that a lot of people are doing. That's how one family name lives on for a very long time compared to another family name that just lived on for what, 20 years, and then the bread maker died and everything just went to the state.
What
Yes.
baffles me is, do you know Bob Lee, the founder of Cash App? He died in 2023. What baffles me is that he was worth more than $10 million. When he died, his brother had to create a GoFundMe account to ask for $50,000, and they didn't even get up to $15,000. That guy was filthy rich. People think they are going to live forever. Okay, somebody just murdered him. He was not like, he didn't expect that, so he didn't have time to put plans in place. So even if someone is, what I tell my people is, even if you come here in the United States, you are 35 years old, please protect yourself, because if something happens to you, your parents that are in Africa, they are the ones who will take care of you. But if you start taking care of that part of it right now, something happens to you, that money will be sent to them, and they will take care of you. They will say, okay, well, it happened, but at least we had something to be able to take care of it. And they will be in their heart, not as someone that made them suffer, but as someone that prepared for something for them. And I think that's something good we have to do. Okay, we
Just
are
to be
here to
clear,
make.
this sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Just to be clear, this is not only about the life insurance, insuring your death, but also it's also about building an account
Yes.
that will like if I'm 35 and I'm just landing here and I have a pretty decent job and I'm able to find help, like go up to a financial professional like you, would you have the ability to help me and tell me how I can multiply my money? Because at the end of the day, money sitting in my bank account ain't gonna do me no help. All I'm gonna do with it is spend it, right? So would you be able to help me make my money work for me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And that's what I tell people that come here. When you come here, give yourself 5 years, okay? Start working. And even if with the first 5 years you want to save 500 every month, okay? By the time those 5 years are done, you will have enough money in there to be able to take from it, be able to invest somewhere. And you invest somewhere, you put it back in your account, it builds wealth for you, it works for you, and that's how you're gonna get rich. Have the right account, the right portfolio to make our money work for us.
So going from that basis, would you be or could we go ahead and do a financial analysis on let's just say the girl's name is gonna be Melissa. We're not gonna do mine personally, so I'm just gonna be giving you figures and we'll see how that goes.
So can I share my screen
Yes, of
to?
course.
Okay, so this is actually a something we call financial need analysis. Okay, so well, Miss Melissa, as you said, how much do you have in credit card debt?
Roughly I would say $2,000.
Okay. Okay, do you have anything remaining on your car?
My car is almost paid off.
Okay, so you prefer
Let's
me
just
to
say
put.
I don't have anything remaining on my car. My car note is zero.
What about student loans?
We all have that student loan, like it's like a dark cloud above my head. And
Like,
yeah,
how much do you have?
30,000.
Okay. What about medical bills? Any medical bills?
No,
Okay. What about personal loans?
no.
Okay, no personal. Okay. So total debt, that is 2,000. That's 32,000. 32,000. Okay, Melissa, what's your monthly income like?
Between 85 to 9,000.
Okay, 9,000. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have to 9,000 every
Mm-hmm.
month times 12. Let's see.
So the 12 is for the months, and
Month,
okay,
yes,
and
yes,
then
yeah.
yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, we have to calculate it. We have to make sure you have enough for 10 years, okay? Because we are trying to plan your financial life, okay? Yeah, do you have any balance? Do you rent a house or do you own a house? And if you own a house, how much is the balance on your mortgage?
250,000.
Okay, 250,000. Okay. Do you have kids?
No,
We are trying to find how much you will need if you want to retire in
10 years.
yeah, in 10 years, not in 10 years. If you want to retire and after your retirement you want to still live this same lifestyle that you are living, so that's actually what we call insurable need.
Give or take the fact that I'm still able to produce the same amount of money for 10 years in order to clear off whatever I have,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that
Yes.
probably in 10 years I'll have more on my plate. Oh, hopefully not, but I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
that
yes.
makes sense. Not me.
Yeah.
We're talking about Melissa, not me. This is definitely not about me, but
Yeah, Melissa, you are Melissa today.
okay.
You are Melissa today. So, right now, let me see here. Okay. Okay. Now, Melissa, so we leave that one up there, okay? We'll
Okay.
do the calculation later. Um, what age do you want to retire actually?
By 45.
45?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to retire at 45. And what are those things you want to do when you retire?
Travel mainly. I still want to work, but I don't want to have to need money to work.
Okay. So you want to work for yourself, right?
Yeah, for myself, of course.
What you want is actually to have 600 every year for 45 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because the age we put here after retirement is 90. If you live more than 90, definitely you will have some money to take care of yourself, but then we put the limit age at 90,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we do this times 600. Okay, that's 27 million. So that means you will need 27 million. You will need 27 million at age 45. Okay, you will need to have that 27 million into your account by age 45.
In order to meet my retirement goals.
Yes, in order to meet your retirement goals. Okay, so how many years do you have until retirement?
Not a
How
lot.
many years does Melissa have until retirement? That means how old is Melissa?
Oh, she's gonna have 17 years until retirement.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 17 years to work. So you have 17 years to work to have to save 27
Million.
million. So, Melissa, if you take your savings where you are right now, savings, stock, bitcoins, everything, how much do you have?
Melissa
Just
has roughly 100,000.
okay, so that means you have 100,000 saved right now.
Yes, yes.
Okay, 100,000 saved. That means you have to save 26 million
Mm.
900. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's how far you are from your retirement.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 17 years to save 26
Mm-hmm.
million
Mm-hmm.
900,000 dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to do it divided by 2017 to be able to find how much you have to save every year. So every year you have to save 1,582,352. It's true that we are just taking some numbers
Random numbers, yes.
right now, but actually that's how we work with people. So that's how we come up with how much they need for their retirement. They are the ones, they are allowed to dream when we are sitting with them. Then we help them plan. So those 1 million something, we have to divide it into 12 now to tell them how much they will save every month to be able to meet up with this kind of amount.
Okay.
You see?
That was
So
really helpful and
yeah,
knowledgeable.
that's how we do it. People are making 2 million a year.
Yeah.
So if Melissa makes 2 million a year, definitely she can save 1,500,000.
Yeah.
She can definitely save it. So it's not impossible. We are in the United States. So yeah, that was a very good example actually.
All right, so thank you so much for taking us through that journey of the lifestyle of Melissa and what she has to do in order to get to her financial goals. If you could tell me what a person would have to do in order to be in the same career as you, which is a financial professional.
This is actually, according to me, the easiest career path and the most lucrative career path here in the United States. Yeah. Why am I saying that? Because first, you are not working for someone, you are working for yourself. Okay. I'm independent, so I'm working for myself. So the first thing is the person has to have ability to work here in the United States. The person has to be 18 years old or more. Okay. The person, like for me, I registered on a platform. Okay, the registration fee is like a school that we go to, but we have 1 month to complete everything to start earning money. I went like so many years to get my master's degree and I didn't even use it. But right here, you study for 1 month, you get a certificate from your state because this industry is very, very, very much regulated. The state has to give you authorization to sit with people and talk to them about their money. You see, I was asking those questions to Melissa. It's something that is really, really private. So we have to have the authorization to do that with people. Okay. And then so 18 years old, work in the United States, able to read, at least read English, because the state test that you will get will be in English. So the registration fee is 125 on my platform. It's like a school. We get all the trainings from there. We have an office on there too. And then we have to buy the course with the platform reduction. The course will be from maybe $30 going up to maybe 80. Okay, it depends on your state. Otherwise, the course without the reduction can go to up to 300. After reading the course for 2 weeks, then you go get the text, the state test. You can do it online from your house or you can go in a center. You get it. After you pass the test, you get the certificate from your state, and then you can go back on the platform and start earning money. You don't have to do interview, not at all. The simple fact that you are on the platform and that you passed your exam and got a certification from your state, it gives you authorization to work as independent financial professional with over 50 financial institution. You are the expert. You verify the client information just as I did for Melissa right now. And you decide what institution you want to pair that person with, what type of accounts they need with, and that's how you actually make your money. And that's how people are making over 1 million a year in this industry, this beautiful industry. People are making over 5 million a year in this industry. So yeah, definitely that's how you become an agent like me.
All right, so that's it, guys, and I hope that you guys got all the really good information from Miss Angele Akotegnon. Where are you based again?
Yeah, I'm based in Indiana, but I work everywhere. So my vision is actually to have a franchise in every single state in the United States and in Puerto Rico.
Okay, that's
So
great.
anyone want to contact me to work with me, I will be very happy to put them in, to teach them everything I do.
All right, so that's pretty amazing information for you guys that are interested about how to contact Angele Akotegnon is gonna be dropped right down here in the description box. And I want to say to you, Miss Angele Akotegnon, good luck in your endeavors, and I really
Thank you.
hope that people do grasp on your information because you did drop a lot of good knowledge with us here today. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video with Vibe with Lily. Yeah, let me know how you felt about this interview. Did you think it was beneficial? And if you have any other type of interviews that you want me to have in the future, of course, we're gonna be talking not about just about financial stuff, but like it's basically about growing and diversity. So you're gonna see me talking to like musicians, actors, any person that I really genuinely think that could add something to our platform, to this platform, I would be talking about them on here. The next time you guys see me, it's gonna be for a reaction video. So see you next time for a reaction video.